Let's try smug response. I would usually have chose the other option, but -5 break tackle. We have +10 for those same ratings. Based on our last game scenario. That's my grades. Haven't played in like 4 advances, bro. Bills had an auto against the Steelers. Legit. Have not touched this team in a while. Very unfortunate. Oh, +1 stiff arm is good. Put him over the threshold. Nope, still at 61. Upgrade points for our punter. +2 accuracy. Okay. Tyree Jackson, the other Jackson. Shamir Cook. Man, this guy would have really been a fun build to have on a team. I think it was a high draft pick. And then he was cut. It's actually a pretty good build, man. Like 80 break tackle by default, 75 stiff arm, 82 juke. It's not great, but it's cool. 88 jump, 87 speed. It would have been a nice build, man. Nice build for how I build my wide receiver threes. Nope, that was a scheme fit for the last 3 games of the season. Run stopper for this guy. He's playing no linebacker for me, so ideally I would rather have pursuit. That's 78 pursuit. It's not bad. Not bad, not bad. DeAndre Walker, my sleeper. This guy came in clutch for me last night. Had him on a roster for 4 seasons, and has done nothing. Special teams tackles. Looks like he came in and made a couple plays in the injury situation, but nothing too crazy. Kevin Spellman. I kind of just want to do elusive back. Maybe you'll get like +5 in the direction. It doesn't get change of direction at all. All right. Cool beans. Cool beans. We just got 10k XP for our last scenario with O-line. So every offensive lineman got 10k XP, which is pretty dope. This guy would have been a nice little piece to have. There it is, 1200 XP for completing the last scenario, which just don't get sacked. And the CPU did that. This guy would have been a nice little offensive lineman to have. We've just been building up on the back burner, as a backup. Nothing too crazy. They actually filled in the playoffs. Our last playoff game. +1 lead block. +2 run block, so he's up to 80+ run block now. Interesting. +2 pass block, +1 strength, run block finesse is what we really need. Yeah, it's not a bad, man. Not bad. Considering that he's the late round pick that never plays. It's not a bad offensive lineman. This is better than any of those damn offensive linemen I got on that Panthers team. It's funny. Now, hopefully I can get some run block finesse here. That'd be ideal. I really want him to get to 90 run block finesse, pass block finesse, obviously, but let's see. Let's see. +3 run block finesse is what I'm looking for. We got +1. Boo. Boo. This ain't a bad build either, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not a bad build at all. My man Carlo Canty down there. I'll get to him in a second. The Guru. Ronnie Stanley. I'm actually gonna do power for him. I want him to get that's not it. But okay. I wanted him to get lead block and impact block. Figured if I did power he would get those, but he didn't. Second time he's landing on Carlo Canty. Let's go ahead and get him out the way. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually. Should I go slot or physical? I should go physical. I want that short route, right? Let me slot. Let me slot. Short route, yay. So now he is, there we go, 80 plus short, medium, and deep. Nice little tier to be on, buddy. Run all the routes. We're gonna have some fun with this guy, man. Too bad the league's ended. He is on his way to being great. Impact blocking shit, but everything else, man. 91 agility. That shit comes in handy from around the edge, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Speed rusher. +2 finesse, +1 power. So he's at the threshold for 65 power move. That's my dog right here, LaShawn Gamble. I was really hoping that he would have got to 85 overall this year. Still a chance. It's a little far-fetched. Considering he's probably not going to make the Pro Bowl. He's not up for any awards, so. It's only 2 overalls. Needs about 10,000 XP. If we can get one of those scenarios, like 10,000 XP for defense, might be able to do it. Alex Greer, my guy. I think this is a second-round pick, offensive lineman. He does his thing, too. Actually, go pass protector is pass back Clower, yes. Puts it at 80, right? Yes, it does. Awesome sauce. All right. He's already 86, so. I think I'm gonna do power for him too. Get that good run block power. You feel me? Got +1. All right, not bad. Can't be too mad at that. Oh, Barrington's a starter, so we gotta do his too. Should be straight up man coverage. +5 man, +3, +2. Okay. So put him at 85. All right. Rest of these guys aren't playing. Upgrade all. Fuck them. This playoff picture looking like Titans as a 7 seed. What the fuck, bro? That's insane. Bengals ain't on this list? What the fuck the Bengals been doing? That's kind of crazy. Bears are the 1 seed? How, Sway? They really just ain't giving a shit over there. Cardinals ain't on this list. The best team, the best user and team in the playoffs for the NFC right now is probably the Panthers. Panthers and Lions, 4 and 5 seed. That's crazy. The 2 Minnesota boys with 1 seeds. That's funny. That's wild. Review standings. Something's off about that. 9-4. Holy shit. Damn, that's so wild. Okay, Bengals at 8-5. You could probably still have a Texans spot. Imagine if he made the playoffs. That's cool. My only loss is a force win so far. Well, I mean, an auto. So, interesting. Let's actually start the game. Gonna go grab some agua. My cough drops too. I feel like I haven't worn a purple in a while. The purple, baby. Alright, BRB.
It's Madden NFL 22, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Packers and the Ravens, and it comes your way next.
Some might say it's cold. Others, like myself and my partner, we say this is football weather as we welcome you to chilly M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore. The two teams emerging from their
funny that the whole time I was talking, Mike wasn't on.
They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Green Bay Packers.
Anywho, you guys heard a couple less coughs than you normally would have, I suppose, but got a little bit of a cold, so.
I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. They've been as good as anyone. The win last week makes it 9 out of 10.
The results are hard to argue. If there's a team better suited for the postseason right now, I don't know who they are.
I just going to mention the last 10 games as if we aren't like 13-1.
From the bye.
I think it was much needed as well. You play 2.5 months, you're ready for some time off to get set for the home stretch.
Peanuts out the back now.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here comes the Packers.
I actually want to try something in this game, so we're going to lab a little bit of
they will be led out by their
the pass committed ability here.
The pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals?
Everybody's tired.
He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll look to throw here. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything.
So we're definitely going to run
so you must stay alert.
99 away from Bakhtiari.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Damn.
No, nifty juke.
Well, that's interesting.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So back-to-back big run.
I forgot I'm free. Whoops. Alright. We forgot Marlowe. Forgot McCourty too.
Picking apart this defense on the
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the ball.
Oh, Humphrey, take that! Why? Why would you do that?
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He'll decide to keep this once more.
What?
Down near the 20-yard line.
Okay, quarterback with the stiff arm now. All right.
Quarterback like this dead to rights, you got to make sure. Instead, though, he breaks free and off he goes.
And defensively, you're going to have some guys with hands on hips looking to the heavens right now. You've got a fairly clean shot at the quarterback here, but he's able to worm his way out of that initial contact.
Devin McCourty.
And not only that, he's able to hot-foot it downfield for good yardage.
And the next-gen stats shows us the tale of how much yardage he was able to pick up after the initial contact.
It's an empty set, right? Yeah, it is. It is.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to
go. Both out. Let's go.
It's picked up by the Ravens. And they're going to
we bluff blitz Bakhtiari. We bluff blitzed and we got the ball out. Let's go.
And as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's...
All right, so I definitely want to get into this trips quads sets. So this is a quad set. It's 4x1. Let's see if we can run out of it. Boom. Good job. Good job. Good job. Little juke. I like that.
It shouldn't be a surprise.
Wiley read option doesn't look good, so we'll get into read option 4x1.
It's going to be a long afternoon.
Cutback is always there. No need.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards on the 1st down keeper, and it's 2nd and 1.
Well, running back's tired too. Damn, bro.
Keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but be to stop it.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
From just shy of midfield, Jackson is going to flip one out here.
23 on 23 violence.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Defensively here, you're facing a top
cross slot post.
In the NFL, so when they're that high
see.
Powered, you've got to find a way.
It's a pen concept under here.
To me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best
Just
chance.
line up.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
But I can't get
so,
mesh.
because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to
Mesh
keep
with a
pace.
pin concept. This actually looks pretty good.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson.
Oh, wow.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jackson.
Gosh, damn, how? On the run inaccurate, how? So this is what I mean about broken abilities, bro. This is what I mean about broken abilities, dog. Because he has the ability that says,
the surprise, that guy was covered. So that took
what does that shit say?
To no avail.
It's something like immune to pressure on the run, right? Which is called Gutsy Scrambler. Immune to defensive pressure while on the run. So why does he get pressure inaccuracy when he's on the run? Let me know understand. Alright, so it's actually just alert.
And Jackson throwing once more. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
I'm going to take the RPO here.
Side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Once I got it for about 1.
It's a game of matchups.
This was 4 about 1.
That's why you take your
so you can't match 4 about 1, no matter what. Unless you're in man coverage, you cannot match 4 about 1.
Coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now a throw here to his running back.
I had my in route.
Out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
There's a linebacker out there on somebody. It's actually slaying him.
Jackson now. And he's got it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here.
Linebacker's on Bateman.
Flag down. So let's see what this is about.
That was a 3-4 defense.
Yes, they want the point.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So 3-4 defense. You can tell just because this is a 3-4 even. I use this all the time. So that means that this guy, 20, Marion. I don't know why he's wearing 20. Maybe it's 5. I don't know. But one of those guys is not a defensive back. And he's not going to be able to cover Bateman or Andrews, honestly. Because Andrews can run routes. And it's man coverage, obviously. Anytime that linebacker is going to come out there and like line up with somebody, they're in man coverage. So easy tell it's man. Familiar formation for me because I know it. We just got all man beating routes. You got a whip route, you got a slant, you got a dig, you got a halfback out route. It's actually a really nice route combo. I might go to this even more. But this is good for 4x1 because, again, 4x1, you have to tip your hand to tell if you're in man or zone. And if you're ever in zone, like let's say you call cover 4 match or cover 3 match, you're never going to match. Those routes are never going to match because you can't match 4x1 without being man aligned. So, but yeah, everything's open here. Running back's open, slant's open, dig's open, whip's open. The corner post is open. Like everything is wide that's open. Oh, boy, I don't call that play no more.
Decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent
fucking everything was open there.
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Oh, wow.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. They'll find Swift out of the backfield.
Let me find out. Let's see if you play just like John. Throw a damn angle route out here.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
On 1st down, Swift, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
You're in Ravens country.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Oh, wait.
Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Dafe Owe in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. That's pulled in at the 32.
Wow.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
Where's Lamar's mouthpiece?
Heading out on offense as we look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And for sitting pretty in possession of that number 2 seed, but as we know it often happens, this is all still subject to change.
You're so right about that, but even though the math isn't there yet, I think it's going to take new math for them not to make the playoffs. They're almost certainly going to be in the tournament and certainly going to be a dangerous team if you have to play against them.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, he's going to try and run it.
Good run D.
That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Throwing is Jackson. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. To throw is Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And he'll go out.
Andrews, baby.
15-yard line.
Well, give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation.
That's a late fumble. Come on now. Ball ain't come out.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work.
There you go. Good
Before
move.
the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question.
Another dope thing about playing against the CPU is that you get to see these kind of replays. These aren't even available in head-to-heads, bro. Like CFM, online, none of that. You get to see none of this presentation stuff. I hate that.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Holy shit, I really threw that. He's still running the bubble screen. That's amazing. Bateman was still running the bubble screen. The 98 speed wide receiver couldn't catch him, right?
A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied here in the second quarter.
I honestly should take that play out of my audibles.
Kick it away.
He gets him into more trouble than it
This
doesn't.
will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Everybody's tired now, right?
Set to get going. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position of throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit.
What in the fuck?
On this drive.
Andrews gets hurt again? Damn, homie.
Maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jackson flushed out right. Looking for
illegal touching.
He's got him complete.
Illegal touching. Illegal touching.
Inside the 25.
Yo.
This will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. The Ravens on 3rd down.
That's
a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard.
3rd and 3. Nobody covered the slot. That's interesting.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. And he's got his
What's the flag now? Holy shit!
Well, as a lineman, they're trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield,
Bruh.
toss that flag, and they did there. Now it's Jackson. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So not quite a
5 yards off, he got his own.
1st and 10 from the 10.
I don't like this. I don't like cover 2 though. I like this versus cover 2. Give me flood.
Here's Jackson to throw.
Break the tackle, 88. Come on.
7 yards to pick up there. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Gibson here running out of the gun. And the D not yielding much.
88, that's a bad block, brother.
To about the 2. The Ravens on third down.
Oh, well, I'll take this one for sure. This is an easy touchdown.
Here it's 3rd and 2.
Uncapped.
Boop. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score.
Yo, is this my first game playing with Hollywood Brown since he got traded in the draft in real life? Like, legit.
With a Ravens touchdown.
It's at 1,500 yards exactly. That's what's up.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Back to throw. And that is incomplete here.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He'll drop to throw.
There you go.
Goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
There you go.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments.
15 and 99.
Their job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly,
This thing got told first, but that was going against Bakhtiari. Wait a minute. I got to see the rap, bro. I got to see the rap. 15 is the rookie that's going up against Bakhtiari. 99, I expected to win a lot faster than he did. Might have got held there, bro. He might have been getting held there, but they ain't calling that shit, huh? You? Boop, boop. Timer went off, baby. The timer went off, baby. Did a really good job of passing off his double teams here. So 61 and 68 are clearly going to be the ones that are double teaming the nose, which is 95. Number 92, Matabike, is going up against Elton Jenkins. Typically, that's your 3-tech going up against your left guard in a one-on-one situation. Right here, the double team starts with 95, then 61 comes over and helps with Jenkins. That's a really good pass off. 68, once he's sunk his teeth in, as they say, to 95, he's not letting him go. Good rep for his offensive lineman here, his interior. Like I said, right tackle is definitely holding right about here. That's going to be a hold in the NFL, right? And then what's funny is 15 is just locked in with Bakhtiari, and then he just gets a disengage. It's a little swim move here, and the quarterback walks right into it. That's actually pretty funny to see. The lowest rated lineman or lowest rated rusher, he's 78 overall, is going to win here first. And that way cleans it up. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty organic. Aside from, like Bakhtiari not having a backup move to win 15 wins with his little arm over. But yeah. And then there's a little bit of a magnet tackle there, but Oway was on his ass anyway. He would have got to him if 15 didn't. I'll take the sack, man. Well, half a sack for each of those guys. Nice rep.
On now is the Packers punter, standing just outside his own goal line.
his closing speed is
That'll
really
be put
good.
in the books as a 53-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that
It's
last
actually running the
drive,
slants call
so
here.
effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter.
Donovan Peoples-Jones out there leading again.
And find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the
Nobody had liked that combo, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Easier said than done, but they got to try.
This is such a good blocker.
Right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
They do get
It's actually called this flood concept.
staring at a 3rd and 8 coming
So we got a zone look. Zone. Why? Because there's 3 receivers over there and there's only 2 DBs. So we're actually gotta make sure we double.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter.
Let's see. We make sure we double that guy. And actually, I want that same call again. Flood. Get the same kind of look. So we'll double the DN who has abilities here. Toro on the insiders, inside stuff, run stopper. So we'll double that. We're obviously looking for X. But if the check down comes across the middle, which would be Brown, we'll take that too. So.
On 3rd down,
boom.
Jackson.
X is open. Bang.
Toward the sideline.
Beautiful.
Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down,
Beautiful.
says the side judge. And that's good enough for the first down. Another great throw there, and we talked about him when he...
A booth review.
They're going to take another look at this.
Come on, cool. Can't you got 1,300 yards too? Since when? One knee down equals a foot down.
That's the question they've got to decide. And I got
one knee down equals 2 feet down.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. Jackson will throw again. He's going deep for Brown. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Ravens. It's Hollywood.
Felt like a linebacker was manned up on him right there.
For all the deserved accolades Lamar Jackson gets for his running prowess, his deep ball, it's really a thing to behold as well.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver.
Is that Micah Hyde?
You know, everyone was thinking.
Micah Hyde, old ass still playing?
What a connection there for the touchdown.
And the final number of the next-gen stats, that ball traveling a full 50.
I gotta see something here, bro. This is another reason why I like playing CPU. Micah Hyde is in at sub linebacker. That's why. Okay. So even at sub linebacker, that's a linebacker position. When I see this formation, I know that I know for a fact that linebacker is matched up with number 1 receiver in this situation. Usually it's Bateman, but this case is Hollywood. So linebacker or linebacker type, even if that's a safety, is never going to be as fast as 98 speed. So I'll take that all day, especially once I snapped the ball and saw that it's a man. Saw the safety rotate down, saw the DBs turn that back. That's man coverage. Yeah, trust Hollywood. Trust Hollywood for sure. Boop. It's just little nuances of different formations here.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7. A drive there of just 4 plays, and it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination. When the big guy gets hit, That usually sparks people. Hey, we can't let this happen anymore. They take it personally. He's not supposed to be on the ground, but that hasn't been the case so far in this game. So maybe they've got to figure out how do they get rid of the ball faster to help out the offensive line so he doesn't get hit as much.
And we'll see if they can keep him off the ground now going forward. And he will find his man on the end.
Get a hold.
Complete.
Happened really fast. Yep. That happened really quick.
Well, they've already allowed 3 sacks in this first half. Now a holding penalty.
So I think drastic measures had to be taken, right? The regular way was not working. He was getting hit almost every snap, it felt like. They had to try and keep him upright.
Wow, 32 just take the ball. He threw it right to you, dog.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
He'll look to throw. Incomplete.
Ball right to you again.
In between here because any completions on first and second down, now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
On third down, Swift. And he's able to get up here to the 26. And the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On now is the Packers punter as he's on here to punt it away. This is taken at the 15. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Play action. Now Jackson. Brown has the first down and much more. And he's going to be out of bounds.
That boy is fast. That boy is fast.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts.
Well, computer keep calling man coverage versus tight sets. What kind of shit?
Stops here with 46 seconds
That's what the CPU know. That you're gonna get got.
Again, Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Jackson steps away to his left. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this with both of these guys running the ball well?
Yeah, they mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. Throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10.
Boop.
And that'll be caught. Touchdown.
High back five.
And the Ravens will extend their lead here just.
Orioles beat the Devil Rays. Or Orioles, let's go. Alright, so yeah, just basic cover 2 beater. It keeps the curl flat down. And the deep half, does not match that route when he cuts outside. He has to do that. He has to match that route. Boop. Nice little cover 2 beater. And if you didn't know, when the corner's 5 yards off the ball, 9 times out of 10 is cover 2. I'm not going to say 9 times out of 10, but you have a very high probability of it being cover 2. Snap the ball, you see those guys spot dropping, not matching. Zip. Get it in there, buddy.
Before halftime. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Word? They gonna come out and kneel? Alright.
The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we reach half. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. All right, Coach, thank you very much.
Did we get ball out of half? Let's go.
Back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it. And they got the lead as Roberts moves in play in the second half. Takes it at the 7.
Oh, damn.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you...
It's caught inside the 25. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. It's a big play there for Baltimore. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards.
Oh, the team is huge,
make it 2nd and a foot or so. They go play action now. Jackson. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there.
First touchdown of the year. Let's go, bud.
Touchdown on the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
And in this day and age, I would love to play quarterback in the NFL. Wide open offenses, acrobatic receivers. If you're accurate, you're going to have days like this.
Tucker now for the extra point.
Caught the touchdown, then played long snapper. Let's go for 81.
So the drive there, they went 80 yards in 3 plays. And it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. They'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Robinson. And he's going to have a Packers first
quarterback
down
is 3 for 10. That's tough.
Third down conversion. Back to throw now on first down. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw here. This throw's going to be incomplete. But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And he's corralled, but not before getting
How many times did we tackle? No fumble? All right.
Well, to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
He's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know, I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you?
I'm with you on that one. The meter definitely leans towards admiration.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Got that hole on the back, though.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
7 yards, the pickup there.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to fourth down. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game.
That's interesting. They kind of did a stunt.
That time they get him down.
They kind of did a TE stunt. Tim settled with the fucking win, though.
That time it felt enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
So now the Packers turn things over to the special teams crew. They're on for the field goal trial. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And this one is right through. And that drops the deficit from 28 to 25. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They go play action with Jackson. Shoves him aside. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Play action. It's Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Hey, well, how we step out of bounds, dog?
This is just more of the same. This
defense
has no answer on a lot of these throws. They let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he's going to get him another first down here as he's able to dive forward to get as much as he can.
You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up with a first and goal.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now... And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon? Because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. 2nd and 11. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon.
I hate how open stick gets you versus man.
This game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Crawford.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their
this guy, the wide receiver to play tight end.
They'll look to throw again.
Oh man.
And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
And this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That's complete to Whitaker. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Back to throw again. Being chased out left.
I need a fumble, dog. Eventually. Like, come on, man.
I certainly know that I, for one, would not like to be on the other end of a tackle when this guy's coming at you full speed from a strong safety spot. Boy, that was a nice play. He's got Tunyon complete over the middle. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. They'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
You're getting exposed.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
Wow.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. They're going to look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. It just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers.
Shit.
Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up.
Touchdown!
You would think that my deep half over there would just, like, you know, see the slant coming? Nope.
And the Packers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Point after here coming up. And the lead is down to 24.
It's almost 9 o'clock, man. Damn.
That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them.
They definitely just punched their kicker.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much...
How? How is there an inaccurate
pass? But this is going to wind up incomplete. Second and 10. Hollywood
oh,
the
man.
Receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Play action. Now Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A big connection on that one. 37
Bateman's
yards.
back? Word?
Here's Jackson. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number.
Touchdown! And that's caught at the 2. A great effort there.
6 touchdowns as a rookie. Let's go.
And the Ravens are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. And they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love
it only took 20 seconds.
Carry a rhythm from week to week and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken in at the 3.
Okay. All right. All right.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. And the throw left sideline here is
I was about to say, they didn't give him that.
Incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw.
Nope.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways.
Oh, we got a tight end in the
Sometimes he
backfield.
just takes off
brother.
and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. 2nd and 5.
Oh, damn.
He'll drop
I kept running. He just...
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling. Held it to an okay gain.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright. And this score was...
Is that Rogers playing backup?
Everything looked good.
What's up? That might be Minshew.
The ball just didn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And Chris Barnes there on the stop. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Gibson.
Oh, one time I don't get stopped for 2 yards. It's a holding.
So let's see about
That's so gay.
So that one will be accepted.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
What?
One fucking game, so you ain't gonna talk to me.
I'll talk to you.
I talked to Ashley.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw.
Oh, she told you what we talked about?
And this is caught. It's Brown. And they move this all the way down to 9. A big play that time through the air. 38 yards.
Already 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Jackson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their totals. Tucker now to add the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Scoring summary. And it's capped off with a touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
So you're a child murderer is what you say. All right.
It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get past the 30. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He's playing pretty well. I don't think it's necessarily something he's doing, but that O-line, they've got to protect him.
It sounded pretty odd when I heard it. I was like, you did what? What did he do? What?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened down here. Look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it. Because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And I feel like it's because
throw complete to the Tunyon. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 7 yards to pick up there.
I was like, what's the game?
Second and 3.
I don't know what the fuck. I don't know how to.
That is caught. It's the tight end Tunyon.
And I would have got
he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 15-yard line. And one of the whistles for it. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
Come on, she's black. Now, you really black out enough because that nigga wasn't being transported
looking to throw.
Via ambulance. So fucking
they'll try and
fire police and ambulance.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And that touchdown, well, it barely puts a dent in this lead. And unfortunately, I'm having too many flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Yeah, college, high school.
College, not a heck of a lot of fun. I still remember trying to tackle a loose and tailback. 4 touchdowns, 226 yards. He scored so many times and had so many great runs. I knew every note to their school station.
That ice bath felt extra cold after.
Oh no, there was no ice bath. You're just trying to get out of there before the ball got to you.
I told him, I'm going to
carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm sure about that ass.
I'll get the ass beat. The ass beat.
So what's your job?
I said that you gotta let these kids know for this next drive. Basically, you gotta put period. I was like, as much as bad as I was as a kid, I'd have never tried my phone. Nope. I was like, the one time I wanted to, the one time I should have and could have, that nigga was like, what? And I was like, no. I don't want a damn thing, big son. You go ahead and finish rummaging through that freezer there, buddy.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. You call a run, pass, it's all going to work. That's called being in the zone. So for Baltimore, they continue to make their case as a Super Bowl favorite as they move to 13-1. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Cleveland Browns.
Oh, brother.
For Green Bay, they plummeted now to 3-11. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears.
So good, make you slap your mama. Hey, mama. Hell you won't, Willie. Smack your ass.
People, kids fighting their parents in my fucking life.
It's very strange, very weird.
Some of these people, some of these kids.
Around.
Oh, yeah. So, was it not weird with Kareem putting the group chat about Jalen?
Oh, I ain't say shit about it. I was like, look at that. I guess they don't know.
Well, how does I really know? Did you tell him?
I didn't. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like,
right,
it wasn't like globally disclosed that she's no longer with child. So,
Oh, that is true. I guess we need to pack, Jay. to the vegetables. That is true. No one has. I mean, she has not come out and said that she's no longer retired. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. When I saw it, I was like.
Yo, did Jalen say like thanks or some shit like that? I think she did. So I mean, niggas be weird. Niggas be niggering.